year, I think, was the year we really were anticipating arriving. We've reached a much, much wider audience, a much broader audience, a much more international audience. The traditional art market in London recently has been feeling perhaps a little tired, shall we say. Wanted to do something new and exciting. We're in the heart of historic London.
We've been waiting for a first-class fair in London for quite a long time, and Masterpiece fits the bill.
Our founder members of Masterpiece wanted to bring together diverse objects and works from different fields, different periods.
Looking at a client today, they're more global, they're more diversified. They generally don't collect just one area. So the idea of bringing together a car or a Flemish painting in one arena is very, very smart, because that's how the clients come through.
If you're coming here because you've heard about the new Rolls-Royce Ghost Six Senses, you have to walk past a classical antiquity dealer or a modern British picture dealer.
We work with Caprice Holdings on a wide collection of restaurants. We have Scott's Seafood and Champagne Bar here this year. We have the Mount Street Deli. We have Harry's Bar, and we also have Le Caprice. So there's something really for everyone.
Any visitor that comes to this fair will just be amazed by the range, the quality and the quantity of incredible objects. It's got world-famous restaurants and bars, and it's just amazing, and I think completely unique.
Well, I think as soon as you arrive at Masterpiece London, you're immediately greeted by wide aisles, high ceilings, beautiful lighting, beautiful flowers. Our exhibitors here go to great pains to produce beautifully designed stands. It's just a real treat for the visitor.
We built this fair up with something around 200 men for 14 days. All the exhibitors that are here, they have special wishes. So one exhibitor, they have an architect, and they just want us to make their stand. And that's unique, and that brings us to a level of a fair that looks like this.
Here we can build these amazing stands, high ceilings, and exhibit these works of art as they should be. And that's the only fair in London that can provide that for us.
When we looked at the fair for 2012, we wanted to expand it. So we've taken on a few more dealers. There's now 160 dealers. So nearly a third of that is art dealers. Dealers are dealing in really great pictures. And we think it's a very important dynamic. It's one of the things that brings in this very important customer base to Masterpiece, and that dealers who are dealing also in things like American Hudson Valley art are here, as well as the Renaissance Italian art you would expect in Europe. So it's a very intriguing collection of art dealers who are all the top of their field. We have currently about 25 dealers from overseas, from Italy, France, America, and even further afield than that. So it's very much an international event.
The decorative arts are an enormous part of the fair. They're actually 2/3 of the fair. We have from brand new, people like Linley, based upon producing fabulous modern works, through to ancient Egyptian, people like Rupert Wace, Jamie Eade, Gallery Chanel, the Tomassos, fabulous sculptures from Roman times, from Greek times. Why are the decorative arts important? Well, when you're furnishing a home, when you're putting a room together, you have the paintings on the wall, you need a great table underneath, you need something on the table.
You know, it's important to have a fair of this calibre vetted, because it gives the buyers confidence. There are about 26 different vetting committees. Will go onto the stands, and then they'll look at everything that is in that field. But I mean, the important thing is that you get, you know, a mixture of trade, expertise, museums, restorers, so that, you know, from every angle things can be looked at. It's protecting the public, and, you know, it's giving a guarantee, which it's vital.
We've We've enhanced our education programme this year. Last year we worked with the Wallace Collection and we're working with them again this year. We've moved away from a traditional lecture format. Many of our exhibitors are holding 10 to 15-minute pop-up talks on their stands.
I think it's a kind of exercise in broadening one's taste and one's interest.
A lot of people who love things these days, who have the access to purchase luxury things, don't have the time or the interest in learning to become a collector. And they may walk by something fabulous, an 18th century commode or a 19th century chair, and they'd say, that's so interesting, that's so beautiful, but I collect contemporary photography. I couldn't possibly use it. And so what I'm doing is showing how you do put these different things together.
We're allowing our visitors to come along and learn in a very short, accessible way to really draw upon what we have here. We enable the visitor to dip in and out as they wish while still enjoying the fair and the wonderful atmosphere we have.
So it's a mixed bunch of people, all interested in art, collectors, investors, museums, curators.
A lot to be said for the variety that is available here.
A good mix of the different parties interested in the fields exhibited here.
This fair, we feel, in a way, straddles both the first 2 years of the fair and also the innovation going forward. So we have to remain new, and that's my focus going forward, to really keep the fair in the sort of cutting edge.
When people actually come to Masterpiece and see the quality of the fair itself, the quality of the exhibitors, they realise it's something special and they go away and tell their friends, and then their friends come along as well.
For Masterpiece 2013, I think it's incredibly important to give people a sense of continuity, so they know that they're going to see the same quality, the same excellence, the same excitement that they had this year. But I think it's really important to give them a bit of a shock as well. And I'd like to think that people would go away and really wonder, what are they going to do next year? What is it going to be? And they'll come and they'll go, wow. And that would be really exciting.